One moment of hesitation can cost a CEO millions, not because the decision was wrong, but because it was late. I've seen this same failure kill missions in combat and companies in business. If you are leading under pressure, investor watching, teams waiting, and market shifting, hesitation is no longer neutral, it's a liability. And today I'll show you the exact decision process elite soldiers use when the pressure is highest and how it's applied directly to CEOs. I've led elite paratrooper in active war zones like Afghanistan and Mali, and what I've learned there apply perfectly to leadership in chaos. Here's the truth most leadership advice ignore. Hesitation doesn't come from fear. It comes from cognitive overload. When pressure rises, clarity collapses. And this is what I call the cost of hesitation. In business, hesitation shows up as delayed decisions, unclear direction, mixed signals, and lost authority. I've watched leaders lose deals not because they chose wrong, but because they waited too long. Teams don't need perfect decisions, they need clear decisions. When a CEO hesitates, teams stall, confidence leaks, authority erodes, and momentum dies. And once momentum is gone, recovery is expensive. In combat, we don't rise to confidence, we fall back on training. This is the four-step decision loop we use under fire. BOGA. Breathe, slow your physiology so your nervous system stops hijacking your thinking. Observe, widen your awareness instead of fixating on the threat. Decide, choose clarity over emotion. Act, execute decisively, then reassess. This loop has saved lives and it prevents hesitation in leadership. In a boardroom crisis, your first enemy is not the market, it's your reaction. If you don't control your internal state, pressure controls you. Leaders who master this don't panic faster. They get clearer faster. Pressure doesn't create leaders, it reveals them. When everything collapses, you don't default to ambition, you default to habits. This is why elite performers, soldiers, athletes, CEOs train clarity before chaos hits. After one deployment, someone asked me, Serge, do you miss the battlefield? I said sometimes, but what I miss most is the clarity. Under pressure, everything unnecessary disappears. The mission, the next move, nothing else matters. Pressure is not the enemy, it's a proof that what you're doing matters. The leaders who win don't avoid pressure, they learn how to command themselves inside it. If you have found a CEO and hesitation keeps showing up in your decision, this is not a motivation problem. This is a clarity problem, and clarity can be trained. Watch the next video on this channel where I talk about what terrified founders and CEOs.